guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope you're having a lovely day today. So today's video is about the way that we evolve. Now, as you know, that we've talked about that, you know, we are going through the rapture. So the rapture is being decided at this moment in time. People are being tested all over the place. They are absolutely not even realizing that they are being tested. So they're being asked to basically make decisions. Now they're making this in their unconsciousness, but also in their consciousness. So as I've said before, they could be asked regarding to choose money over love, etc. And this is what is happening many times. So what I had what were called a dream of a way that we are going to evolve once the rapture is complete. So once the rapture is complete, it was like some go lift, some go ladder, and some go rope. Now what this means is, we all know that there's been paths in life, and some of us paths have been quite difficult. So some can be really rocky paths with boulders in the way, and some can be quite easy paths. So we find different paths of life, different ways to walk. Well, that's the same for our evolution and for consciousness and for the way that we are going to evolve. So what we mean by some go lifts, some go ladders, some go rope. So some evolve because we're lifting. That is what we're doing. We're lifting higher through dimensions. So to lift through dimensions, you need to evolve. So when we say lift, that means that it's an easier way out. So you're coming out of all the dark, all the negative, all the sadness, and coming out, getting into a lift and being lifted out of this. Some go ladder, which means it's a hill to climb. It's climbing. You are climbing out of this situation. And then some go rope. Now the rope is like a ladder, but it's one of them like rope ladders that swings. So you can imagine the difficult, the challenging, the hard times that are going to be faced ahead for the people that have chose that way as part of their evolution. So now I had this dream, and in the dream it was like I was in some awful like kind of dream-like situation where I was trying to get away from it. It was just awful, you know, just one of them awful dreams where you're just like trying to get away from situations. And then the next thing, I pressed a button, and I pressed the button on the lift. So I was thinking that I was still in the dark, lower, dense energies, and I entered into this lift as all the dark, dense energies was on the outside of this lift, and I went into the lift. Now I went into the lift and I pressed for the lift to go up. And as I went up in my dream, I could actually feel my whole body, my whole sense of purpose, everything begin to go up this lift. So that's where I had the dream of the lift, the ladder, and the rope ladder. So I'd never heard this saying before. I'd never come across it. I never understood it. But then after my dream, I woke up and I thought, I'm going to start researching this, because there's something in that dream. There's something in a dream about a lift and the way we come out of consciousness, or raise consciousness, or raise our vibration. There's something definitely with a lift. So I will Google, what does it mean, like dreams, where you're having dreams of being in a lift, because I did feel so relieved as the lift was going up. I felt lighter. And when I Googled it, it came up with the same story. The lift, the ladder, and the rope. And like I say, I've never heard of it before. I didn't understand it, don't know what it means. But what I will tell you is, at the end of this rapture, that is the choices that are being made. They are being made, and we are choosing. We are our own. We are destined for this regardless. Nothing is going to stop it. This evolution is taking place, but it's how are we going to evolve? Are we going to evolve easier or harder? And what we're finding is people who's losing lots and lots of emotion at this time, and they're really been in dark places, and they are really purging the energy by crying, by just doing different one thing or another to get that energy out. the ones that are finding that are the ones that are evolving to a higher level. But then not only have we got that, you've got to think we're going through so much that has never been seen before. So we are going through DNA upgrades, consciousness evolving, reptiles being removed so that we can evolve into Christ consciousness, being able to raise vibration. We've got the Schumann resonance with the vibration of the Earth planet. We've got the pole shift that's taking place. Everything is happening right now, and now people can't always see it, and it's really strange because when I look at people and they're just living their life like normal, like just talking about TV or something that's gone on in the day, I just look at it and I just think, wow, you know, they've just not got a clue, of what is going on. And when you are very spiritual and you know what's going on, I'm very nosy, so I want to know everything that's going on at any point, at what time, when, how, where. I've always had my head stuck in every single bit because I want to know what's going on. And that is basically what is going to be happening. So when you know this, it means you can prepare better for for the events. So it doesn't mean to say you're going to avoid the events. It doesn't mean to say that you're going to get out of the events. I tell you, I've been through some worst times ever in this evolution, because it has been, like I say, it's been painful. It has been, this Kundalini awakening is, again, not for the light-hearted. However, I do want to evolve, and I do want to evolve in the best way that you can evolve. And when you've lived life of struggle and life of pain, you want to know that you are going to be the one that is on the higher plane and not on the lower. Now you've heard people talking about boats and getting on boats and things like that. So for me, I keep dreaming about boats. I've seen these cruise ships many times. Now, they're not going to be cruise ships on the outside of us. We're not just all going to head to a port and get to a port and get on a cruise ship. It doesn't work like that. How I feel that this may happen is through consciousness and through us being asleep. Because this is not real. So you wouldn't get on a cruise ship either, because it's on the inside. So you've got to get onto the inside, and the emotions are being released, the emotions are being purged. People who are watching this video are watching it because they're feeling it. They are starting to feel the energy shift. There's so much going on that it's impossible not to feel it. A lot of people are ignoring it. A lot of people are just saying, oh, no. And what we find as well is with the spiritual awakening, it goes very quiet. And when it goes quiet, you think that, oh, it's not happening then. It's not happening, it's a load of rubbish. And I wanted to say it were a load of rubbish for a long time. It's only when you actually feel that unconditional love, that energy, that power of the force of your creator, that there's no question about it. But the timing that it's taking this amount of time because there's so much. So if you think of all the DNA upgrades, all the consciousness, something that's never happened before, the reptilian part of us being removed so evolution can take place for Christ consciousness to come forward, the earth plane that is going to split into two and turn, then you know that this is going to take time. Now, somebody said to me the other day, I think it'll be November, and they could be true on that. I haven't got any dates, I haven't got any timelines. I know it's one blink, and this is over. However, for us to get to there, we have got to make sure that we're putting in this work. If you're not putting in the work and you are ignoring it, that's fine. However, when you get there, do not complain about what hand you've been dealt, because we all know that these cards are dealt to us on how we've acted, how we've been, how we've passed through the rapture, how we've taken on board the changes, and how many DNA strands we've opened, and all of these sort of things are what helps us to evolve. So if we just say, oh, it's not happening, or oh, we're just going to ignore it, or oh, we're going to look towards the darkness, or I want to follow that, or whatever it is that you are doing, then be prepared for your next evolution for eternity. And it's the eternity, you know. People will say, oh, it's only for 1,000 years, it's only for this, it's only for that. Where we evolve until there is no time and space, so how anybody could put time on it is, I just look and think, how can you do that if there is no time and space? However, for me, I will promise eternity, and if it's eternity, then it's a very, very long time. So please guys, do smash a like, subscribe, leave comments, and I look forward to seeing you in another video. Take care for now. Bye.